Okay, so this is part 2 of my eSXI host installation demo. Um, this is actually, let's see, so I did this once before. This is actually slightly before where the last video stopped. So I'm going to let it wait and get up to the restart point and go from there. So our DCY. So I got my 4 gigs of RAM, 2 CPUs. You really don't want to try this with just one. Okay, so we are going to continue and accept the license agreement. And we are going to accept this, default. I'm going to pause here. This is the point at which you absolutely need to write things down, so you don't end up blowing things away or reverting to snapshots because you can't remember. So pause right here. Now, some OSs may have password complexity requirements. Pay attention to those. What you might want to do is have, oh, it does not have enough character types. Okay. Okay. And install. I may actually have done this already, but now, of course, the other thing I'm going to need to do is statically address this thing, move it into its, give it a second nick, move it into its LAN segment, etc. Okay, and reboot. Okay, so here we have, it's in my NAT gate, it's in my NAT area. What I can do now is A, change its IP address, B, move it, change its IP address, change its username, sorry, its host name, change its DNS, move it over. So I'm going to do F2, pause again. So the first thing I'm going to do is configure my management network, because I have acquired my identity from the NAT that I'm in, and that is not what I need. I'm going to go here, I can see I only have the one network adapter. I'll change that later. Escape will get out. So what I'm going to do here is hit spacebar to choose static addressing. 10, actually go ahead and turn on my numlock. 10.13.37.10. This is going to be a 255. My gateway is actually going to be, there is no gateway, 10.13.37.10, but 1. Okay. I'm going to do my DNS configuration. I'm going to statically address this as well. This is actually 10.13.37.2. My host name is going to be eSXI-67-PMP-1. Enter. My suffix is actually going to be cyberpenguin.fbc. Okay. Escape. Now, it's going to restart the management network. Now, I can't really test this effectively until I move this thing into my new LAN segment. So I'm going to go from NAT. And there's actually, I'm going to use this one. Okay. Now what I can do is test said management network. I can choose 2. I can ping myself, and I can ping cyberpenguin.fbc. Now, if this works, it will work automatically. There, good. Okay. Enter. I may have to go back and do my DNS. The next thing I want to do is shut this thing down, make some hardware changes. I want to do all that before I start to clone this thing. Now, I'm also going to turn a few other things on. I'm going to enable the shell. I'm going to enable SSH, give myself all the options. This is kind of the opposite of putting this thing in lockdown mode. Escape. Notice that you cannot reboot from here. You have to go all the way out in order to tell it to shut down and restart. F12, and I'm going to pause here. So thanks for watching. I realize I kind of did this already, but I wanted to show you from scratch right quick. Actually, I realized there's one more thing. Forcefully terminate any running VMs, if any. Hit your spacebar, hit F2 to shut down, and it will bring itself down. And now, thank you for your time. I'm actually gonna not worry about doing the. Actually, let me look at the YouTube channel right quick. Let me make sure that I have done that and done everything else I need to do. So we'll do some hardware configuration next. Thanks, and we'll be right back.